Unexpected twist in the case of the Boston Marathon bomber that could lead to a new trial. I'm Latoya Edwards.
And I'm Jeff Saperstone in for Raul. This is big news. The U.S. District Court will look into 2 jurors from Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's death penalty trial due to possible bias. NBC 10's Alicia Palumbo live in Boston this morning. Alicia, help us understand what's going on here.
Well, Jeff, this is also all a normal part of the federal appeals process, where attorneys for Tsarnaev went back through everything from his trial with a fine-tooth comb to try to find anything that might have been amiss. Now, one of the things that they argued to the First Circuit Court of Appeals was that 2 of the 12 deliberating jurors may have lied about social media posts during the jury selection process. The Federal Appeals Court agreed with the defense in a 2-1 decision that further inquiry is needed into claims that Judge George O'Toole made an error in denying a defense request to excuse the 2 jurors in question on account of bias. Now, according to that decision, one juror allegedly said she had not commented on the case, but the defense team found she had retweeted about the bombings 22 times, including a tweet calling Tsarnaev a piece of garbage. Another juror reportedly said none of his Facebook friends had commented on the trial, but one friend had allegedly told him to, quote, play the part so he could get on the jury and send Tsarnaev, quote, to jail where he will be taken care of. But according to my notes from jury selection, the female juror in question, who eventually became the foreperson, did admit during voir dire that she had attended the One Fund concert and said she had gotten high fives for wearing a Boston Strong shirt. And the male juror in question said during jury selection that friends said when they heard about his summons that he was, quote, lucky, and they wished they had a chance to be there. So the U.S. District Court will no doubt be going through those transcripts very carefully. Now, we should note this does not automatically grant Dzhokhar Tsarnaev a new trial, nor does it restart his penalty phase, at least at this point. That judge with the U.S. District Court will have to go back through this and actually find that one of those 2 jurors in question did have bias and should have been dismissed for cause before we would go back to the penalty phase, and at no point would he be getting out of jail. We're live at federal court. Alicia Palumbo, NBC 10 Boston.